Hey, how's everybody doing today? I wanted to do a little bit of cheap upgrades to my SCX10 to Trail Honcho. I bought these Desert Lizard Eternal Spring Shocks. They were $23.99 for two of them. And I thought they were just kind of a neat little upgrade. I'd never had internal spring shocks before. Thought I'd check them out. So I have two of them installed already on the front here. And these are the shock on the back that are stock. So see the difference. That nice and slow. I went with the softest spring setup they had, so I'd get plenty of roll, and it doesn't seem to happen too quick. So we'll give those a test. If they don't work out right, then I'll end up going with the bigger spring. You got a few choices. Here's the back in comparison. And then so far I'm liking that better. I haven't got a chance to try it yet out on the trail, but I thought we'd go ahead and open these up and show you how they work and the assembly to them. A little bit different than anything I've messed with. I've never had the internal springs before. They come with a lot of different options for how you want to set these up. And they come with a wrench. Pop these guys out. We need one of them. And then you got your bag with all your accessories in it. The different adapters. Screws, and bolts, and the different little shock bodies on the valve bodies on the inside. It comes with spare seals in case your seals start leaking. And we have the springs here. They have a couple different options in the springs. They have like a push-pull where it has spring on one side and then the other. That's how they're set up now. I'll show you when we open it up. These are the little springs for the... I won't be using these two. These will go step by step with the spacer in between. I'll show you when we open this one up. These what I'm going to be going with. They've got them all twisted together pretty good. Had a heck of a time separating the ones I'd already assembled. But they have three different steps on the springs. They've got a soft, medium, and hard. Alright, so those will be the hard, the medium, and the soft. I went with the soft. I tried all three in there without the oil in it. I like the way the soft set best on it. I'll separate those two out, throw the rest in here. And it does come with an instruction manual. They're pretty straightforward, simple construction, real easy to work with. I like it. They are messy though. When you go to put them back together, quite a bit of oil spills over the side. Okay, so the stock setup, how it comes in the box, you'd have this spring under and that one over. I'm guessing this would come in handy for if you're jumping. You don't want your axles to spring down really quick. But with it like that, it pulls back too. But since I'm crawling, I want full extension. These little baby is a bit of a pain. There it went. That off and get rid of that spring. Now the different dampeners. I went with the 4-hole one that was already in there. Seemed to have a decent bore on it, so I just went with that. I'm going with 30 weight oil at the moment. I may try something different later. These up all the way because a lot of it's going to spill over even if you just go to the thread. And that's the part where it starts to get a little. Now I found out previously from the last two I did, when you put this in, you want the plunger all the way down, because if not, you're not allowing that extra room for that being dipped in the oil. And when you push down, it'll just be like pushing on something solid. It won't go anywhere. See how tight that fits in there? Well, I might have had that one just about right where I actually didn't spill it this time. I got it all over me on the last two. Let me crank this down and see if it works right. There's the springs that were on it when I got it. Much better. I'm going to go ahead and stop the film and put the other two on, put the wheels back on it, and we'll flex it around and drop it a few times and see how that goes, and then at a later date we'll do the trail run video. So hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and I've got all 4 shocks installed. I also switched out from the stock axial tires to these Duratrack C3 Deep Wood CRs. I like these tires, they're really squishy. But the amount of flex I get before that back tire starts lifting, there it goes. They're a little bouncy if you drop them fast. If you're moving slow over stuff, they seem to really do the job. I like them. I went ahead and switched out to a XT60 connector too. I am not a fan of Dean's connectors at all. For one reason, XT60s are meant to run 60 amps, where I think these are only rated for 50. That, and if you ever mess with Dean's connectors, when you're putting them together, they always spark. I'm not comfortable with that. And they're a pain in the butt to get together. And when you finally get them together, they're a pain in the butt to take back apart. That is really hard to do. XT60, you've got plastic in between the connectors. It doesn't spark. Nice and easy. Put your thumbs together, right back apart. And they hold more amperage, so I can't see where you can really go wrong. Yeah, they don't seem to be rubbing. We got room in between the tires, so that's good. I was wondering if they're going to rub because they're a little bit bigger than the stock tires. Yeah, I went ahead and while we're looking at the rig on the back here, this was all black. Painted it gunmetal gray. Mounted a high lift jack, axe, shovel, tire tool, gas can. That's coming along. It's looking a lot better. Also removed the stickers down the doors and on the hood. I'll do something different with that later. Well, alright, thanks for watching, and I think these shocks are going to work out alright, and they're fair priced. Well, you guys have a good day, and I'll be back with a run video later.